When I came to the Sorcery of Hekate course, I was following a vision and synchronicities, and it was the very first cycle that Jason was offering, and I had no idea who he was. And even if I thought, "Oh, this is never going to work, this guy's path is too different from mine, I'm not into Eastern practices or traditions or into ceremonial magic, and it's a lot of money as well," well, I just decided to trust my instincts, and boy, am I happy I did that. The course is a solid, grounded platform. It connects you to a source of power that flows from the goddess into the mandala. It goes through you and it connects you to all liminal spaces on every plane of reality. Whether you are an experienced sorcerer with many years of practice behind you or someone that just started, if you truly immerse yourself in this arcana, you will find that it will not only fit in your practice, but enrich it immensely. This course gives you a lot of interesting tools and techniques, but most of all, it places you at the center of a crossroads. It shows you the doors, and I suspect that you can spend more than a lifetime exploring its mysteries. I'm sure that I will enjoy doing that.
The truth is, any magical practice that requires a daily commitment is going to transform you in time if you stick to it. The question is whether the practice is the right fit for you. Jason Miller's Sorcery of Hekate course turned out to be the right fit for me. It gave me the exact language I needed to become visible to Hekate. And once Hekate sees you, you're never the same again. Through my transvocational work with her in this arcana, I found the lever that enables me to make the world open up to me.
Hello, everybody. Okay, I am Diana, and I'm going to talk about what the Sorcery of Hekate has done for me in my practice. I'm actually going to talk a little bit more about that. The first thing I want to say, first and foremost, is thank you to Jason Miller. I have nothing but gratitude for Jason because he is the one who so many years ago, and forgive me for putting it this way, played midwife to this beautiful arcana. He was the guy, and he was chosen, and it's not that much of a mystery once you've been through both of the classes. Why? Because Jason has managed to put this out there without staining it with ego or agenda. And you'll know this when you're taking the class because you'll often hear him say in lessons, I thought that it was going to be this, and Hekate said no. That's a really good thing because that means Jason's both attentive and listening, and that's exactly what you want from a teacher, and I promise you it's thin on the ground. So well done, Jason, and thank you from all of us for putting this out there. What that also means for you as a student is that you're receiving a transmission from a goddess through Jason that is completely unagended, and you're not held to a moral code, nor are you held to a system of ethics. And the first thing I want to say is that a bad thing? How is that a net positive in my life? Diana, explain. I will tell you. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why this is good. Because the only person you have to answer to when doing this arcana is you. You are around every corner, you're in every mirror, and I promise you that is a scrutiny that is unparalleled by any oath you will ever take. You are your harshest critic. And that means you're going to learn a lot about yourself in this process. You know, yes, you're going to learn amazing tech. You're going to learn how to do a lot of really neat things. Yes, it's very magical and your life will change because of it. But more importantly, and more importantly for me, what this arcana does is it introduces you to you. and that's a big deal. As you strive to become more like Hekate, you become and live into who you really are. And you learn who you are, and then you do it on purpose. And that, my friends, is a Dolly Parton quote. I wish it were mine, but it's not. She was a wise lady, still is. But yeah, you're going to figure out a lot about who you are and what you're standing for and what you don't stand for. If you look around my room, you'll see that there are some conflicting images here. I've got a holy water font behind me. Yes, it's full of holy water. I've got the Summa Theologiae, the whole set, Thomas Aquinas. Next to that is the Infernal Dictionary. Above that is a picture of Hekate. And the rest of the room is just as absolutely magpie. And I will tell you that I work for the Episcopal Church for a living, and I love my job. I do it a Christian practice, and I love that too. And I have a Hecatean practice, and I absolutely adore it. And adding the sorcery of Hekate brought an equilibrium to my system that is unparalleled and unsurpassed, and is just absolutely, it's a balancing act that I was missing. And that's because she is a goddess of the liminal, and she's a goddess of the threshold, and she brings inclusivity into your life. So when you take this particular arcana, and because it isn't a devotional work, you are able to maneuver it into your life without having to give up anything at all. If you want to give up something, that's your choice, but it's not asked of you. So she is very inclusive. The work is inclusive. The work is modular, you know, and you are going to continue learning even after if you finish both cycles. You're going to keep learning. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy the society, and it never gets old, and there will always be something to investigate. So I urge you, take the arcana, enjoy it. You're going to have a fun time. It's going to be a blast, and you're going to learn a whole lot about a whole lot of stuff. And I'm excited for you. So good luck.